Happy day and welcome to Leveraging Leads. Yes. Hello, everyone. This is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. You're going to get an email with the database of all of the individuals who have completed this form and a strategy to get more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction. And we will love to hear it. And you can put it in the comments, and you're going to have time. Yes, you're going to have time to create it during this time. So go ahead and pull out your pen and paper. Let's go over these important questions to ask yourself and craft this powerful introduction. We're only here for 30 minutes. Yes. And we have a jam-packed agenda. First, we're going to start with gratitude. Then we're going to have the ingredients of a powerful introduction so that you can get the questions and you can answer it. Then you're going to hear examples of a powerful introduction. We have my co-host, Keisha here, and then maybe other individuals will show up today. I believe that Tara will not be here today. Today is Mindful Monday or Maven Monday, but I am taking over for her. She's had a death in the family. All right. So then we have Leveraging Leads lesson that happens right after the examples of a powerful introduction. And we will love for you to take the moment and go ahead and type in your powerful introduction, at least that who am I statement. And so that we can be able to celebrate you. We are excited about celebrating about gratitude and also your powerful introduction. So let's get into it. Keisha, what are you grateful for?
On time this. I'm on time this morning. I rested well, and I am truly amazing that I got to have some quiet time, just laying in the bed and it's amazing.
Yes, absolutely. It is amazing. Yes, it's absolutely amazing. I actually did the same. I set an alarm for 7:15. That's Eastern time, because I said I'm up. Let me go ahead and get going. I'm just gonna not just lay here. Let me go ahead and get going. I can put up all of my social media, and then I can go ahead and prepare for Leveraging Leads. And so you all let us know what you're grateful for. Would love to hear it. Would love to read it. If you're out there watching, perusing, come on in. This is Leveraging Leads. We do this every morning at 8:30. And so 8:30 Eastern time. All right. So I will have to say I am grateful for, I'm just so grateful for this time of the year where I am thinking about the strategy for the rest of the year, as well as what I'm going to be able to accomplish next year. It's just like I have this this fire, this zest inside of me, this excitement inside of me about what is going to be able to be accomplished next year. I'm just so excited. Oh, I'm grateful that I actually worked on my book as well. I worked on my book yesterday, and I am only got 2 more chapters left to edit and make sure it is what I really, really want. The perfection that I see. I'm trying to accomplish it. I know people who are writers, who are artists understand this. And I'm gonna let this thing come on through, but I had let it come through before and it didn't go through as well. So I want to make sure this one is superior. Yes, hello, Dave. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, you said I am grateful that I rested yesterday. Yes. Thank you for coming in and sharing your gratitude. Actually, I saw a post earlier today about gratitude and how if you stay in a state of gratitude, you'll have more mental resilience. Yes. Also, it allows you to be in the present. So we have to find those things that we're grateful for. Find them, seek them out. Just notice it. I'm grateful for the warmth in my house, for the chocolate mint tea I'm drinking. There's so many things that we can just pull from. And so it's important to stay in a state of gratitude. Thank you for sharing your gratitude day. And I'm gonna, oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to give myself my sound effect for me saying what I'm grateful for. And I wanted to be adamant about that because a lot of times people who are hosting, teaching, training, they always don't remember themselves. And it's important to remember yourself, not just because you want to model it to other people, but because it is you also celebrating yourself in the moment. All right. That's another tidbit. I'm already giving tidbits today. All right. So let's move on to the next thing. What are the ingredients of a powerful introduction? Get your pen and paper. This is the time to write these things down and really be able to create and craft your powerful introduction. What makes it powerful? The first ingredient, okay? The first ingredient is you answering the question, who am I? Yes. Who am I? Ask yourself that question and answer it. Yes. And then you know something that I have to say, one thing that I recognize is I have mine written down. I know what I know what my statement is of like who I am. But this also helps me to recognize, am I putting myself in the right spaces, places for growth and to be that? Or am I putting myself in places, spaces, and that is not a good space and for that, right? It's important to ask yourself that question as well as you are creating this and recognizing who you are. Hello, Ishameen is on the scene. Ishameen is on the scene. We want to know what you're grateful for as you come on up here and let us know, Ishameen, before we really get into these ingredients of a powerful introduction. What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for being able to breathe deeply in the morning.
Come on, breathe deeply. You know, people take that for granted. People take their breath for granted. They really do. You don't even know sometimes that you're breathing very shallow-y, or that your breath is fast. So it's so great to be able to take a good, deep, cleansing breath. Wow, Ishameen, thank you for bringing that up. All right, so let's go into the rest of the ingredients of a powerful introduction.
Allergy.
All right, so let's go into the next things of the powerful introduction. I said let's go into the next things that are in the powerful introduction. We're going to move forward because that's where we are now, okay? Okay, so the next ingredient of the powerful introduction is, okay, just a moment. Okay. Yes. Is what do you do? So once you are clear on who you are, then you can say what you do. And because there's a separation here, because who you are is not what you do. So that's why that's the next thing. You say what you say, your credentials, you say a role that you serve. That's the next thing. So then after that, you say, who do you serve? That is going to be the people who you feel compelled to serve. Usually it is people who you have empathy for, people who you may have been a past version of that person, right? Who do you serve? That's your target market. Then Why do you serve them? It's important to know them, okay? And I want to talk about that today, this whole target market pain points and solution, because we need to really hone in on that for us to be able to do our work. And we're going to talk about that in the Leveraging Leads lesson. But so then after, why do you serve them, and you understand their pain points, then you go into how do you serve them, which is the solution that you have, that you're giving to the world. Okay. The solution could be a service, it could be a product. Then what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? That's your unique value proposition. All right. That is your story of transformation that took you from being a person that could feel that pain point, and you then took that, been able to work it out in some kind of way. Now you have a pathway towards the solution, or you have the solution and you are ready to offer it to people. So that is that story. Okay. So you can say, I went from being this, now I'm this. So that's what you would say as your unique value proposition. Then next, who do you want to meet at the meeting? That means being very intentional about the person that you want to meet. The reason why we go from talking about your target market, which is a big group of people, to going down, drilling down into one particular person that you want to meet, is because it's easier to ask someone to help you find a person, not a group of people. Okay. All right. So you can then tell somebody exactly who you want to meet in the meeting or in the interaction. Okay. Next, how do you connect with that? Connect with them. It's important to make sure people know, what is the destination? Yes. What is the destination? It should be, some kind of way for them to continue to nurture the relationship, or making them it easy for them to say, you know what, I met this lady yesterday and she wants to interact with people like you. Maybe you should reach out. This is their website, make it easy for people to connect you with somebody else. Okay. So that's the ingredients of a powerful introduction. I hope that you all got those. Let me know if you got all those questions and you are writing out your answers. Okay. Let me know if you missed any of those questions. Would love to reiterate any of those so that you can actually write the answers. But there is a way that you should deliver your powerful introduction. You have to deliver it with passion. No one is going to want to listen to you if you're sounding like you rambling, you going on and on about things, and you're not clear and precise. Do not hold people hostage listening to you while you're trying to figure out what the message you're trying to send somebody. Be clear, be direct. Go ahead and tell them what it is so they can move on with their life. You're either a yes or a no, okay? You know what? A lot of folks just be rambling and rambling. Oh my goodness. No, be precise. That's why I have you answering these questions so that you can just go ahead and write out the whole thing, learn the whole thing, and deliver it. Okay. This is such a great skill to have. If you want to get investments, if you want to even get new clients, customers, referral partners, it is great for you to be precise and clear and just come with the information and know it. All right. Even know the words that you're using. Say them clearly. All right. Say them directly. Say them in a giddy way of being excited and lighthearted, intentional, doing it daily and declaring it with confidence. And then lastly, you showing up authentically as yourself. Okay. So that is the ingredients and the Giddy framework. All right, now we're going to hear some powerful introductions. Keisha, please share your powerful introduction.
I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I love to travel the world. I travel for experience, so you can travel for fun. My expertise is curating the best masterpiece vacations for your fantasy trip. But if you have a problem getting there, we could talk about your finances first with a financial needs analysis. Plan this trip out 6 months to a year, because there are over 60% of Americans that leave PTO time on the table. And by doing this, you increase your risk of heart attack. So let's decrease that by 23% by taking you on a masterpiece vacations. I would love to talk to you more. Visit me at www.masterpiecevacations.com. Love to talk to you soon. Can't wait to see where your dreams take you.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You can tell when somebody is rested and on their A game. Okay, you really can. You can tell it. And listen, that was a powerful introduction, Keisha. Yes. I want to tell you, I loved how you blend going on vacation, and if you have problems being able to do that due to finances, that she can help you with that too, baby. Come through, Keisha. I loved it.
I normally tell people, I said I can get you drunk, I can feed you, I can send you on an amazing vacation, bring you back to life, and notarize all your paperwork.
That's hilarious. All right, multifaceted woman. Yes, I love that. All right, Ishameen, we are ready for your powerful introduction. Ishameen, do you hear me? I believe you're on mute. There you go.
Okay. I have to breathe. I just, okay. I am Ishameen. I am beloved, brilliant, breathtakingly beguiling in the most beautifully funny way. I am bold, blessed and highly favored. I am vibrant and creatively thriving. And I'm going to win this day. Let me tell you, I am a serial best-selling anthology author and a drama queen in recovery. And let me tell you something. I used to be a drama queen. I mean, just going towards it until I learned emotional intelligence. That's why I'm able to have this conversation now, because you know what? Somebody should really get their ass kicked. But see, I have emotional intelligence, so I'm just letting it all go. Effing with me early in the morning. I tell you. So I understand the importance of keeping one's emotions in check. I help strong-willed women who are becoming empty nesters and thinking about retirement rediscover who they are now and what they truthfully desire through the power of journaling and telling their own stories. I am the creator of the Scream on Paper Journal and Retreat. Now, SCREAM stands for Surrender, Create Resilient Energy, Audaciously and Masterfully. And you know what? By going through the SCREAM method, you will come out on the other side knowing yourself better, knowing your truth, and willing to take your stand. Can't nobody tell you nothing about you, baby. So, I am hosting a retreat next year, and I want 8 women to join me in July 2026 in Aruba, so that we can scream. I can be reached at IamIshameen.com, or you can comment, tell me more at the bottom of this page, and I will get back to you with more details. Thank you.
All right, yes. Thank you so much, Ishameen, for your powerful introduction. Hello, Austin. Thank you so much for being here in Leveraging Leads. Thank you so much, Dave, for being here. Thank you so much for the other viewers here on TikTok. You all, thank you so much. Let me check if there's other people here. We would love for you to share what you're grateful for. That's how we start off in this space. Hello, everyone. I see there's a viewer. Go ahead and let us know in the comments, what are you grateful for? Would love to hear from you. In the meantime, let me go ahead and share my powerful introduction. This is Maven's Monday. I'm Erica Kessie, the son of the Thriveverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. The universal mother. I'm a multifaceted mommy to many, creator and leader. As a therapeutic COO and co-founder of Maven's Meet, where we leverage the power of education and connection, we facilitate the joining of right fit team members. As a CEO with a dynamic team, I'm a CEO of Your Goal Concierge. I also have roots as an unappreciated administrative professional, and I understand the importance of safety and being with stakeholders that allow you to soar. Are you a CEO who wants to find their right fit team members and may have experienced misalignment? Check out www.mavensmeet.com and navigate to the CEO Maven link. Yes. That is another example of a powerful introduction. All right. Yes, for those people who are viewing, please let us know what you're grateful for. I hope that you were able to write out your powerful introduction, and it all begins with you saying who you are. That is not what you do. It is who you are. So I hope you heard that in all of the introductions today, that they led with who they are, which is the hook that brings people in to want to know more about you. So now let's go into the leveraging leads lesson. We're going to talk about this whole thing, your target market. Now, let me say this. Okay, so I'm doing strategic planning sessions right now as a therapeutic COO. And, so many epiphanies come from doing that, you all. If you're a business owner out there, if you're an entrepreneur and you have not decided to set some time aside to do some strategic planning, it's time, okay? I'm just trying to let you know. It's time to really do that, okay? And if you are wanting that kind of support, please let me know, or you can just Google strategic planning and you can even interact with AI to walk you through if you would like, okay? But anyway, what I want to mention is a lot of the founders that I've been working with, when we talk through their target, they recognize that they have been throwing all of their advertisement, their efforts, their marketing, and their sales strategy towards the wrong people. Okay, you should not be speaking to people who cannot see you, who cannot afford you, who cannot interact with you. You should not. All right, you have to be clear. It's very important to know who you should be talking to, who is going to be able to know, like, and trust you, who is going to even be able to see you, okay? And it's so then that's why that you having that unique value proposition in place helps you to be able to figure out and pinpoint the people that you should be directing your efforts. So recently found out that a particular organization wants to work with CEOs. Now, she had been sending effort out to just shooting, out in the dark to all of the CEOs that she was finding on LinkedIn. Well, now she understands that due to her offerings, she has to be interacting with people who are not solopreneurs, who are not entrepreneurs, but are business owners and people who are CEOs with a team, people who are making $250,000 a year or more. And she has a window because her competitor is looking for organizations that are 1 million or more. So she says, let me put myself right here within it to get this market share right here in this particular space and speak to those particular CEOs and business owners. And not just that, also speaking to the executive staff of those CEOs who can see those CEOs as bottlenecks. Okay. Yes. So you see how it became even more clear with the strategic planning. So that's our leveraging leads lesson today. Are you speaking to people who can see you? So I would love to hear you all's feedback. I'm gonna let Ishameen go first, and then I'll have Keisha to respond. I see you, Austin. You were in this entrepreneur influx, I believe, meeting before. So I do recognize you. So if you have any comments about that, we'd love to hear from you after you share your powerful introduction, and you'll have time in just a moment. All right, so Ishameen, go ahead. What are your thoughts?
You know what? I'm going to pass on this
one. All right, sounds good.
Go ahead.
All right. So Keisha, what are your thoughts?
So I do believe that depending on your service, you do need to talk to the right people because you will find yourself saying no.
Yes.
Or underselling your offerings. And so you discount yourself if you're not talking to the right people. And you have already evaluated your worth, added your taxes, and put your price on it. I was actually having a discussion about how we're scheduled for this quote unquote corporate blackout for a week. And I was like, but the problem is our community is one of those communities that will do something one time and then it'd be like, oh my God, we're gonna do this, but then we don't be consistent. But if you are supporting small businesses anyway,
yes,
you're staying consistent and you're not bartering. So you don't go to the big warehouses, corporations, and barter their prices. You pay what they put on there. Mm-hmm. And so we have to be that as business owners. There is a price to our time. There is a price to our expertise. And there is a price for us sharing that with you. And you need to pay it. And so I believe that if you don't understand who you are targeting, you will always shortchange yourself. So woo! I think that's a really big thing to do.
Awesome, Keisha. Thank you so much for your feedback. Yes. That is a great addition. I love that. We don't need to shortchange ourselves, which is one reason why we're here every day saying who we are. And because you're not going to allow yourself to be in situations or to not, I'll have to say most women do this, okay? They do not do the price that you should be charging. And then because you're thinking, oh, I want to help somebody. No, they need to partner with you. They partner by giving you the money and you give them the expertise, all right? And the service. Yes. Now, you do that in excellence, and then there should be no problems with the exchange, all right? So it has been amazing. This is a wonderful lesson that we was able to share today. So, and then also let me just say, I'm not just about, and we are not just about you in business. We are also about thriving you, because it's thriving you, thriving business. So that's a question that you can ask as we are moving and doing strategic planning as well is, are you talking to the people that can see you even in your personal life? If you find that the people who you're interacting with don't see you for real, I mean, see you as in like you're telling them, like in this space, you're telling them who you are, and they still do not operate in a way in which they should be honoring who you are, then they don't see you. And maybe you don't need to be interacting with them. Okay. So that's something to be thinking about as well as we are interacting, because whatever you do for one thing is the way you do all things. Okay. Going back to what Keisha was saying, the corporate blackout. I myself, as soon as I sniff out, find out something ain't right, I leave it alone. Okay. I stop messing with Tarjay. Okay, and I don't plan on going back. I'm done with Tarjay forever. Like back in the day, they said There was a problem with Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was acting up. Somebody was doing something. Soon as I sniffed it out, I was done with it. Now, I don't have no problem stopping doing anything that is not serving me and that is not based in my integrity. But that's my bit. And now, you all, that's enough. Okay? You all create a thriving rest of your day. Bye-bye.